Hello, hello. Goodness, making lots of sounds over here. I don't know why the chair's feeling extra shaky today. Gotta get the apron on. Let's not forget today. Cute. Adorable. Oh, thirsty. It's not been drinking enough water today. Let's see what we've got. Making a croque monsieur today, which is something I've not had in like years and years and years. Like I honestly cannot remember the last time I had one. So, very exciting. Got our ham. To be fair, the main reason I'm making it is because I want to use up the sliced cheese that I have. That's got like tons of sliced cheese. Hello, Whistle. Welcome. Yes, I have a metric ton of sliced cheese to use, so I'm going to throw all sorts of different cheeses in. I think I might do that in the sauce. Actually, I'm going to make a little bechamel sauce to layer in. I don't know why I pulled out the ham so quickly, but we have our ham. I'm actually going to put this back in the fridge for now because you don't need it out just yet. I think we're going to actually start with making the bechamel. I've also just realized my pot is in, which is very annoying. You know what? I really can't be bothered cleaning that out. So I'm going to make it in this big pot. This is really too big, but it's fine. We'll make a little bechamel over there. There's actually not much to do. Might switch the camera angle to over there because most of the things is going to be over the hob. So I'm going to make a little cheesy white sauce situation. The day's been good. It's been very cold. It's been very grey. So I just quickly went to the shop and came back, really. I did not want to brave the outdoors very much today. So we're going to make a Mornay sauce. Now that I think about it, it is cheesy bechamel. So the vibe, we're going to do maybe like 200 mils of milk. Not too much. We only need enough to do 8 slices of bread, so we can make 4 croque monsieurs. Is 200 mil going to be enough? I'll make a bit more. Maybe like 300, just in case. If we have extra sauce, it's fine. We can just use it for dipping extra dipping cheese. Otherwise, it should be a very quick stream. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to do on the side. I literally couldn't be bothered with like proper condiments sides, so I bought a salad. Yeah, so we're gonna make the only bit of cooking is going to be Mornay sauce, which is going to go inside the sandwiches. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. 991 Games. 91. And then we're going to put together our croque monsieurs, toast them off, and then I'll do an egg for myself because I love me a croque madame. I think they're way better. Can't beat a nice little fried egg on a croque. So what I'm going to do is quickly reset the camera. I've got this stuck on a charger, so bear with me as I relocate the camera. So we're just gonna pop this on here. Why are we struggling? I'm so diagonal. Is the sound crackling? No. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, fried egg is peak. It is the way to go. I keep hearing crackling, but I don't know if it's me or the washing machine. I think it's the washing machine. Right. We have plugged in my camera, so we do not have. Oh, that's not gonna work. Cable this way. Guess who forgot to charge their phone before starting the stream? This person over here. Right. Okay. We are making white sauce, and then we will do assemblage over here as well. So we're going to do a back to the camera stream today. But it do be like that sometimes. We can't be looking at my face every day. You'll have too much. Where is the butter? I swear I had some. It's hiding in the back. Ooh, do you want to do some like caramelized onions? Would that be fun? Is that going to take too long? No, I want it to be an easy dinner today. I thought about it. The thought was there. However, I veto my own thought. We're just going to chop a little bit of butter to start our sauce. That's going in the middle. Oh no, it's getting sold. So you have until what, November, was it, did you say, that you had to figure something out by? That's no good. We have butter just going in there now. And then we need a little tablespoon of flour to start this off. Hello, welcome back. Yes, so we are buttering, and then we are flouring, and then we are milking, and then we are cheesing. Simple as that. You didn't miss very much. You missed me trying to set this camera up. Not much else. We've not progressed very far. There was whispers of maybe making a caramelized onion situation, but then I vetoed my own decision because I cannot be bothered doing caramelized onions today. I am on a low effort day today. The fucks given are very low today. Oh no, this is quite hot. We do not want too brown. This is definitely not the most appropriate pot to make this in because I have a smaller pot, but it's currently being used by something else in the fridge. And I couldn't be bothered taking it out and like putting it in something else and then, washing it out. So we're doing it in an insanely large pot, considering the amount of sauce I'm making, which is not ideal. But hey ho. Hello, Parker. Welcome. Welcome. Congrats on your streak. Oh my god, it's 1717 again. We had this yesterday. Not that it means anything, but wow. Make a wish. I know it's the wrong time, but literally 2 days in a row. I wish. Oh, thank you. I have been blessed. The sandwich has been blessed. That sandwich? Is this technically a toasty? This is going to be a little bit brunette. This bechamel, because the butter was quite toasty when I started. But it's okay. It's, brown butter is all the rage. It's a brown butter Mornay. We're just going to slowly drizz our milk in. You wish the sandwich comes delivered. Gotta get that. Gotta get onto that food teleportation machine. Don't need to teleport people, just need to teleport food. Please and thank you, all the engineers and scientists out there. Get onto it, please. Why are we going clumpy? This is not the vibe. Again, this would be a great job for a whisk, wouldn't it? I'm also using a way too big of a pot. That is also an issue. Like, for sure. It's okay. With enough perseverance, it will declump. Yes, this is definitely way too big of a pot for what I am doing. But it's okay. If there is a will, there is a way. I can whisk it with my frother. Give that a second. Let's assess our cheese situation. We are adding cheese to the sauce because why not? I have free will to make my what should be a bechamel amore. Yes, but you don't use modern kitchen tools. Yep. I only cook. It's called paleo cooking. I only cook with utensils the cavemen would have used. Actually, this is too modern for paleo standards. I really should be using a stick, but it's basically a stick. So we allow modern versions of paleo things. Clumpy AF. Please declump. I'm just gonna poke it and squish it until it behaves. That's how it works, right? Right. And we're gonna just put a rough chop through our cheese so it has a better chance of being. I mean, even if we end up with a clumpy sauce, like once it's all in the sandwich and it's all toasted, like it's all gonna be fine. Like we're not out here chasing perfection. We are chasing delicious. So it's all good. Just going to chop our cheese. You know what? When I'm back in the UK, I'm gonna end up buying a whisk, and then it's gonna be like for display purposes only. It's just gonna sit hanging in the back of the kitchen, being like, "Yes, I own a whisk." However, it doesn't mean I'm going to use it. Display whisk. We're almost there. Operation Somewhat Chop the Cheese is underway. I definitely browned the butter a bit as we started. So this is going to be like brown butter Mornay. I don't even know if this cheese is going to melt very well. Wish me luck. Because this is meant to be like a Parmesanization. So I feel like I need to really chop it smaller. But highly specialized kitchen tools. Be like, I want you to make a what's that machine called? Sausage stuffer. A spiralizer. What other machines exist? I love going to kitchen shops and like browsing the like single use kitchen tools, so they always bring me joy. You know, you have like avocado storer or it's like apple corer. It's like single use or single purpose, not single use. Kitchen gadgets. They make me laugh. I always wonder how things get approved. What rigorous process did I have to go through that somebody approved, like a banana condom, you know? It's like bananas come in their own highly innovative skin that is its own peel. Why are we putting them in condoms? Right. This is just the fate of this sauce. Maybe I'll try the frother. It's gonna be quite hot, but you know what? Let's cut the heat. Just attempt frothing. This is gonna be a bad idea. Are we gonna even like do anything? Frothing something. It's not gonna declump anything though. No, it's not doing anything. All right. It was attempted. Vacuum cocoon nitrogen. You're gonna have me making foams, the foamy things, and like you're gonna have me making like asparagus caviar. Imagine you having all of those like these ones, like butter churners. There's like double handed, or like this one, these ones. Right. I am impatient today. Today, I like the fucks are like so low, 0 fucks given, like -10 fucks given today. I am. I woke up and chose violence this morning. Like it's. I am the care. Of course, there is going to be tender love and care, you know, put into the food, but only a sprinkling. The food has done nothing wrong, and therefore it will be treated with respect. However, my will to do things the right way is low. So we'll let that cheese hopefully do its thing. And then I should have left the butter out. You know what? I'm just gonna use mayo for the outside of the sandwich bread because does the same thing, gives it good color. Right. Let us start our little assembly line. How are we doing? Are we melting? Slowly. Right, we have our bread. Each slice perfectly the average Japanese bread, sandwich breads come in little cubes. Aren't they adorable? I always get so like baffled because I'm so used to like bread coming in like bags, like at least this long. But like this is standard bread size. Which means your bread doesn't go moldy by the time you're trying to get to the end, which is always good. But if you're taking that blueberry compote one step further, when you turn into blueberry caviar pearls, yeah, take round thing, turn into different round thing. That's the spirit. Okay, cheese is slowly melting. Just need you to thicken a bit, please, and thank you. Cheese, do your job. Because I kind of made the roux clumpy and it's not really doing the thickening thing. That's fine. Yeah, literally, this is a fresh bag of bread. This is how they come. Let's get our assembly line ready. I really want this to be quite thick, so I may need to add extra starch, potentially in the form of corn, potato starch or something, in order to thicken this a bit more, because I want it to be like quite. I was hoping it would be quite thick, but I think I misjudged the amount of milk I put in. A-okay. We will survive. Right. We are going to have a small think I'm gonna keep the inside fairly plain. I usually put a bit of like, a slither of like sweet chili. Or do I put pickles inside? Pickles on the inside, pickles on the outside. I've only got like 3 pickles. Maybe I'll chop those up. I'll chop some pickles. I feel like those deserve to be on the inside. I've only got a few left, so I'm just gonna cut all of those pickles up. How are we doing sauce? Are we thickening? We're slowly thickening. Right. Pull some pickles out, chop them up to be put on the inside. Oh, I can grab them. And why don't I just use my fingers because they are finished. So 1 pickle, 2 pickle, 3 pickle. Thoughts on what to do with the pickle juices? Is like maybe like a 1/3 cup of pickle juice. Fried chicken brine. Ooh, I don't think I've ever done that before. I just don't do fried chicken in general because frying anything is the bane of my life. But hello to you, Nova. Good morning to you, I suppose. Be so sticking. Actually, it is going. It is the Red Sea is starting to part as I put the spoon through. So this is promising. Just gonna turn it down a bit though. Don't want it too hot. Ooh, shot it. I would shot it. I love me a pickle brine. If it wasn't so if I wasn't feeling so just meh in general, I would just I don't even have all the ingredients for it. So I would do a nice little martini, extra pickly martini. But yes, I would just drink pickled brine as is. Would definitely. Why are we not scrolling? Ooh, yeah, I have considered like a fryer as an appliance. I would imagine it would it made things a lot more accessible. Yeah. But yeah. I leave the frying to the professionals. I'm just going backwards and forwards, so I'm trying to not burn the sauce. It's kind of already a bit of a fail anyway because it's gone all clumpy because I'm really not using the correct sized pot for this. But my smaller one is currently being used. And I was not about to make more washing up for myself. Well, probably wouldn't change, to be honest. Why is my chat keeps like pausing? It's like not scrolling. But yes, so we are just going to chop these pickles and have a sprinkling of those on the inside. Okay. How are we doing on the sauce? To be fair, I should probably like decant this into a smaller. It is so clumpy. No, it still needs to go a bit longer. I may do a little extra starch in. I don't think this is gonna get much thicker unless I cool it a lot. Because I do want it to be like almost spreadably thick. Maybe we just add more cheese. Shall we just make it like 50% cheese? Because I've got some of my cheddar somewhere. Actually, yeah. Let's just oh, I have a half a block. I don't remember doing that. I have a half block of cheddar. Okay. I just found How much longer are kumquats in season? Pass. I assume they're like a late winter fruit. The different citruses are currently coming through though, so you're a bit freezer burned. I think I saw them at the shop today, so I assume they're good for another week. I think. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Get that. Currently, though, we've got these really big, like grapefruits coming into season. I don't know if it's actually coming into season or if it's just our shop. Okay, this is too hard to crack into right now. Are we thickening? Are we thickening, or do I need to add like a copious amount of cheese in here? Ooh, you came up with something new. Nice, nice. Do share, because the protein shake is probably not going to happen until I get back home to mum's, because I just don't have a blender, and I contemplated doing a blenderless for a smoothie, but that just sounds like not fun. So we will put the blenderless smoothie, yeah. Phoenix has requested me make a gourmet protein shake as one of my food redeems. And okay, I don't know why I keep trying to chop into a frozen block of cheese. It's not going to work. Oh, change locations and see if it will. To be fair, that we are slowly thickening. Maybe I just need to do half of this cheese, because I don't want we've got like 3 cheese croque monsieur going. This is some frozen cheese. Oh, how you end up with cheese down the side. Kumquat butter pearls. You want me to do food science in this kitchen? Where do you even get the stuff? What's it called? Like, it's like magnesium something nitrate. I have a feeling that's what it was. It could be completely wrong. Citrate. I was almost there. So I'm just going to go through and chunk up this very frozen cheese. This is mature cheddar all the way from the motherland. That is the UK. We brought this back September last year. It's been sat in the freezer, which is probably a good time to start chipping away at it. You know, I would usually just defrost it in the fridge overnight before using it, but this has just come straight from the freezer, so we're just gonna brute force our way through it. Let's go in a cheese sauce. She'll be right. Oh. Hulk smash. This is actually like straining my wrist. Magnesium citrate is a laxative. I see. I'll do accept hand kneaded rolled tapioca balls. That I can probably do. I can source tapioca starch fairly easily. Yeah, we can do that. We can do a handmade boba situation. Yeah, this is plenty of cheese for this cheese sauce. Potentially too much, but is there such thing as too much cheese in a cheese sauce? I don't think so. Right. Now that I have decimated cheese crumbs everywhere, in goes even more cheese into the pot. In case verification is a bit too early, I'm too baby. I feel like there's more steps I need to take before we get to spherification. Here we go. This is the thickness we're after. We are thickening up our sauce. I also need to taste it because we have not added any seasoning in there yet. I mean, the cheese is going to be quite... Oh, that's really good. The cheese is doing a solid job. You know what? I'm going to add a crushed freeze-dried garlic in there. I think that's going to be banging. I wouldn't want to attempt it in your current kitchen. I mean, there's nothing stopping me in this kitchen. I just need to make myself a bit of room. This verification doesn't require any appliances. Just needs mixing. I need something to crush the garlic with. In that goes in there. The old bottom of the rice paddle crusher coming in handy again. I love using utensils for their not intended purposes. Here we have some garlic powder. That'll do us. Put that all in there. And that goes. Yes, we are hitting the consistency that we are wanting from a solid bechamel. Maybe a bit of pepper as well, actually. No music is just because I haven't figured that bit out. it's the long and the short of it. I would put some music on if I can, not be lazy and look up sources and stuff. But I am lazy. You can help. Oh my god, I would love help. Please teach me, senpai. I would love any and all advice you can provide. Yeah, it's just like on my never-ending list of things that I want to do. One big thing I need to do is switch to OBS because Streamlabs is a pain in the neck. But I've already started, and therefore it's kind of like easy to do what I've already been doing. But yeah, I want to zhuzh up the stream a little more. But yeah, I know. I am finding it's one of those things like if it's working, then it's working. It does its thing. But then when it doesn't work, it's kind of like makes me want to pull my hair out. So yeah. I will be making the switch to OBS at some point. Yum. Beautiful sauce. clumpy, but beautiful. It's okay. She's going inside a sandwich. It's gonna be fine. She ain't pretty, but she's delicious. I feel like that's a very common line that I'm going to be using a lot throughout my cooking endeavors. She ain't pretty, but she's delicious. Right. Cheese can go away. No. Hang out in there. So we're going to turn that off. We're going to set you aside. We want to actually cool down a bit while we assemble. You're a bit hot, so we're not going to put the chopping board on there because we don't want melted chopping boards. A dessert arc. Yes. Let's go. Right. So we're going to assemble all of our croques. You also have, I'll get done with everything I need to today and pop into Discord and show you how to set up some background music. Amazing. Thank you so much. I would love that. And thank you so much for taking time to do that. It is much appreciated. Right. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 slices of cheese. And we also have 4 sandwiches to make. So that's 2 cheeses per sando. It's going to be triple cheese. Thank you so much for popping by, Nova. Hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Hope everything goes well. Oh my God, please. Bread. Behave. Toodles. Right, we have a stack of bread. Just waiting until this is like not deathly hot before I slide things across. I've got cheese in my nails. I also need to redo my nails. Like they are chip AF. Right. So we are going to do bechamel on the outside. And then, or Mornay, I suppose. Mornay on the outside. Ham, cheese. Bechamel in the middle. Extra cheesy. Or do we go bechamel, cheese, ham? What's the order? Or do we go bechamel, ham, cheese? I feel like it doesn't really matter. Definitely bechamel on the outside, I feel. Because, oh no, we don't want soggy bread on the outside? Do we want cheese on the outside? So it's like a barrier. Yeah, let's do that. Because we've got 2 slices of cheese. We've got cheese on the outside, then bechamel, then ham. Let's go with that. Because then hopefully this cheese does a bit of protection against the bechamel soaking into the bread so much. Who knows? We do be winging it. Or do you go ham in between every layer? The most loaded croque monsieur you ever did see. Those little like cafes could never. So, going our ham as well. We've got some. If I can even get into the package. Okay, I'm not going to rip nicely. Side note, sauce on cheese is slippery. That is true. That is true. Ham in between every layer. Because we've got plenty of ham. Cheese, ham sauce. Ham in the middle. So we're gonna go ham. Ham. We're just gonna wing it. It's gonna be delicious regardless. And then we're gonna go. Yeah, we're less hot now. And then sauce. Okay, we have thickness on our sauce now. We have a spreadable consistency. So we're gonna go like we don't want to overdo it. We don't want like chaos. Bechamel. I have no idea name of it. Yes, that is a good observation. I'm gonna go besh. I need to stop calling it bechamel because it's not a bechamel, it's a mornay because there's cheese in it. But it just has so much of a better ring than mornay. Like mornay makes it sound like an eel. That's a moray eel. Moray eel. Moray eel. What's the proper pronunciation of those little gangsters? Right, we have sauced up slice. Ham. And then we're gonna go another layer of ham in the middle. Crisscross because why not? And then we go. Although I just build it up. You know what? I'm gonna be responsible and build it up normally. I was gonna just attempt a little flap together, but do I even have enough ham? Have I put too much ham in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. My brain, 14 slices of ham in. Oh, I definitely don't have enough. Hold up. Why did I think there was so much more ham? Have they disappeared somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 slices means that it's like an average four-ish. 4 per. 4 per? 3. 3.5. It's okay. We'll figure it out. And then that's our 4. And then we go cheese. Why am I doing maths over sandwiches? Because I didn't count the ham properly to start with. It's okay. We got this. Let me go cheese. And then we go bread. Bread. And then we will mayo the outside of the breads for optimum adhesion. Okay, each of us gets a 4 ham one and a 3 ham one. That's fine. We good. We got this. You were doing massive applause the other day, haven't you? It's important. Probably should have gotten a bigger packet of ham. It was carnage the other day, actually, on Saturday, because it was meant to be 13 people. So it's meant to be 12 guests plus the chef, which is why we were meant to make like 13. But then someone, I think, who hadn't like fully confirmed they were coming ended up turning up. Whoops. So it meant that like there wasn't enough spring rolls to go around. But then thankfully someone was allergic to prawns, which I didn't know because they never said. So one person didn't have their spring roll. So then that ended up being, the right number for the. Are we back? Can you hear me? How bizarre. How bizarre. Streamlabs died. Basically, we just talk shit about Streamlabs and then it decides to crash out on us. Can hear, can't see. Okay. Lost connection to all of my cameras. Please turn. I just have to delete and bring them back. Okay, delete source, add. Hello, right. Silly goose. Silly goose Streamlabs. What are you? What are you? You're not even showing the right one. Okay, delete. Oh, I lost my second camera. It's hella annoying. Una Mentos. Huh. Literally, as soon as we talk shit about Streamlabs, it throws a tantrum. We are back. Just had to reset up my whole scene because it did not like that. Oh, don't go that far. Come back. Okay, that'll do. Right, are we back? No touch? We here? Okay. Where were we? Honestly? God's law. Right. Bechamel. Bechamel. Probably could have done a bit more bechamel in the others. It's probably a bit stingy. That's okay. I'd rather be a little bit stingy on the Mornay than have it like overflow out the side. So I'm surprised it like didn't cut the connection because it just went blank for a bit, didn't it? Oh, bizarre. Okay, and then we have our little single slice over the diagonal. And then we have more cheese. More cheese. Some places do like the Mornay and the cheese on the outside, don't they? I've seen places do that. I might put we have room. We can cover the cheese on top and give it a blowtorch even. Ooh, yeah, we definitely have extra sauce because I didn't go as like ham as I thought I would. Many cheese wrappers. Many cheese wrappers. Those. Right. And then we have our bread topped up. Our sanders in a tower. See if we had any messages from the husbando. Let's pause on the sandwiches then. Ah, I forgot the pickles. No. Do I just do surgery on the sandwiches? Surgery on a sandwich? Is it going to go weird? Yeah, that'll be fine, right? Surgery on a sandwich. Let's go. Just like it's only like a sprinkling in each one, just for an extra little zhuzh. Like it should still stick because it should melt around the pickle. Or so I hope. It's like the tiniest amount per sandwich, but should be right. We are doing surgery on sandwich. I feel like that's not the way the bread was on there, but well. Surgery time. Tiniest little acidic crunch inside. I mean, let's be honest, this is just like a glorified ham and cheese toasty. Feels fancy because it's French, but really it's just a ham and cheese toasty. And then back onto these guys. Yum. snacking pickle for the chef. Oh, is that towering tower of sandwich? Right. Pickles are all located. Nice. Nice. Yum. We are back to scheduled business. Oh, FD tower, please don't fall. Okay. Now what? Oh, solid contributions to the cause. Thank you very much. How far have we got? How we doing? How we doing on the I can't see it. I wonder why. Can I see it over here? Oh, I can see it over here. 17. We've gone over halfway. This is amazing. We're doing it, lads. It's happening. Right. Okay. Next is really just toasting it off. However, I do not have an ETA on the husbando, so we are going to quickly make sure we have a salad sorted, which is literally just going to be I've just bought some salad, as I said. Buck's given a low today. So we're just gonna get a salad, toss it in some dressing, and call it a day. So we are going to pull out about half of the salad that's in there. And then we'll eat half the salad tomorrow. Have I ever made boba from scratch? Like I feel like I have, but I feel like I might be just mistaking it for something else. So, but I have. No, I think I'm mistaken for something else. But no, I have not. I think I've made like boba drinks from scratch, but I think I bought the boba. I think there was a phase in my life where I like watched a lot of those like videos where people made like really intricate boba pearls. You know, they're like you like kind of use it like Play-Doh and they like turn it into like little cats and little stars and little characters and stuff. And I feel like I watched so much of that it's made me feel like I've made them because I've like watched them a lot. But I don't think I've made them there. Look what I just found inside the fridge. The packet that the cheese slices came in, the empty packet was just sat in the fridge. Right. We are just going to use a little onion dressing. That was one of my favorite onion dressings. Literally just gonna squidge some in there. We're going to add a bit of the oil of the olive as well, because why not? Oh, we are running low on the black pepper. The pepper noir. Oh, I just heard the door go. You guiding us, pepper noir. And then we just give a shaky. What kind of tea would I do? I would do like a fruity one, I think, not like a milky one. I would do like any number of like, or just like even if it's like regular black tea, I would like put like strawberries in, like add extra fruit, maybe. Tossing up the salad. Or if I can like find some like nice Even matcha would go really well, actually. A nice, even if I wanted a milky one, like a matcha latte type, would go really well with kumquats. We have a tossed salad. I'm gonna sit there. And since husband is back, we can start toasting. So let us toast our tower of Croque. Right. So we are going to heat our thing. Make sure we don't turn that on. We are going to do the old mayo trick on the outside of the toasty for instead of butter, because I can't be bothered softening butter right now. Nice little hack for you all. This works really well on the outside of toasties as a crunch forming. So we're gonna go quite hot enough, yeah. We're gonna go mayo side down. Can we fit 2 in here? Maybe. Oh, one at a time, apparently. Wizzle says hi, by the way, Michael. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, delightful. We're going to go low and slow because we want things to melt. And we want lid to keep the heat in. So we are also, we are going to heat up our little grill on low just to keep the toasties in while we do the rest. Yeah, that's all really. We're going to just sit here and do that for a while. This is a slow bit. I feel like I want like a massive, like, I want a whole barbecue. So I have a whole, like, surface, a massive cooking surface to do this on. Because this is going to take a while. Depends. Do you want to eat as we go, or do you want to wait till it's all finished? Wait till it's done? Then 15, 20? Going to put our sauce away while we wait. This is a thick boy now. Gonna show everyone your new haircut. Haircut reveal. Hmm? I don't think you were showing. You're taller than the screen. Hmm? Who are you telling to grow? Me growing would not do anything to the fact that you are not showing on the camera. Guess what, guys? Today's Bridgerton Day. Bridgerton Part 2 is out as of an hour ago, so I'm very excited. What are you revealing? Right. Sauce. He is low energy. I don't know if you heard when he walked in, but apparently he's got a little like conference. Is it conference tomorrow or is it just meetings? It's a seminar tomorrow. And they've got like people coming from. Oh, have I gone too long on the toast? No, I haven't. Okay, I need to turn it up a bit. This is going to take forever. Huh? Chill. I still have my train of thought. I've been acid left, right, and center. Um, he's got a seminar tomorrow, and he thought he had like a 15-20 minute talk, but he's been informed that he has a half-hour talk. So he now has to extend his um, spiel. Which is not good because it's basically twice as long as you thought it was going to be. Do you have enough to talk about? Questionable amounts of things to talk about, apparently. So um, we wish him good luck. If you want to eat over your desk, you can do that. Okay. The question is, which way do we cut the crocs? Do we cut them diagonally or do we cut them squarely for the cross section? Wrong answers only. I can't say that when it's an and or question. What shape shall we cut the croque monsieurs into? Wrong answers only. Let's go. Let's go. This is really taking forever. I don't know why. Like, come on, bread. We need some color. Maybe I just need to be a bit more like pushy, and I want to make sure everything is melting. So I don't want to go too fast, but also I want toast. Cut them in the shape of Japan. Be here a while. I don't want to squish the bread too much because it is really nice fluffy bread. I'm just gonna do a little flip flopping. There we go. See, that's some color finally. What are you gonna do tonight to extend your speech? Are you just gonna add a different topic to it, or are you gonna just? I see. Split up some slides. Drag it out a bit longer. You gonna add any content? Just go into more detail, I suppose. Ooh, toasted. Well toasted. Right. We're just gonna hang out in there to stay warm. Gonna turn off the grill because that's warm in there. Turn that down for a sec while we mayo. Probably should have done this already. I'm being very inefficient. We're gonna and spatches in the way. Oh, that was a big toast. Gonna elevate it for a sec because that's gonna be too hot. Okay. Good. 2 minutes lidded, and then we just do a press. Learn from our mistakes and actually prepare our sauce. Let that hang out in there. Probably quite toasted already. Oh, yep, toasted indeed. That's a good toast. Finally getting some speed on these. Just realized my kitchen's very wonky today. I'm going a little tilt. Oh yeah, we are looking toasty now. I feel like when you start toasties, they take ages, and then they just start going into burn territory so fast. And zoop, zoop. Oop, lid on. 2 minutes. You've got it. You got it. What have you got? A shape, a flavor, a boba. You should do a speech in Japanese. The extra time will be covered by trying to correctly pronounce words. Man's onto something. Did you hear that? In order to extend your time. You should do a speech in Japanese. The extra time will be covered by trying to correctly pronounce words. You're onto something, Phoenix. That's just genius. Genius right there. Just run your whole thing through chat GPT and then that's a good color on that. That is beaut. Close that. We're about 3 minutes away from dinner, my love. That is your 3-minute warning. Is that I don't have a bread knife, so I can't like cut into these like super cleanly. We toasted? Oh, we're beautifully toasted on both sides on this one. Just gonna have our bread sat out. Oh, it didn't sizzle so much this one. Probably good. Right, mayo is done. Put that away. Mm. 2-minute timer. Then let's get some serving plates out. Oh. Let's start chopping into our sandos. I think for structural integrity purposes, I am going to forego the shape of Japan and I'm going to go rectangles. Is the Mornay's in the fridge now. I've decided I'm going to turn it into a little pasta sauce tomorrow. So it has left the chat. We're going to go just classic. Just croque monsieur with a salad today. We're gonna have a little cross section. Oh, let's flip our sando. Right, let's go. I don't have a bread knife, so it's not gonna be like Venus cut. Oh, we have ooey gooey. Oh, didn't slice it through. Nice. So we have that can just hang out over there while we chop the rest. Beautiful cross sections. So we have Sando. I'm not got enough room for this. Delicious. Delicious. Oh no, I have not thought this through. Scoot that over here. Remove lid. Got utensils everywhere. Nice. Cute. Would you look at that? Toasty. Toasty. Beautiful. Delicious. Into the sink. And then we have our salad. Let's pop this over here so we can actually see what we're doing. How hot are we? A bit hot. Right. This over. We have nice little pressed onion salad on the side. Why you fall? That's going to fall again. Scoot it to the other side. Wow. Had one job, salad, to stay upright. We have salad. Number one. Scoot that behind. Salad number two. Didn't quite distribute. Need the bookends, yeah. Yep. That's exactly what we need. That can be a $1 million idea for the kitchen shops where they only have like single purpose items. Sandwich bookends. Specifically for when you make toasties and they keep flopping over. You know what you never knew you thought you needed? Sandwich bookends. Right. We have completed our little croque monsieurs. Beaut. Look at that. Fabulous. Right. Let's call it a day. We're going to eat these while they are hot. These look fantabulous. Thank you so much for joining today. Sorry to rush off. It wasn't a very long stream today, unfortunately, but that's okay. It do be like that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I need to figure out, not tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Saturday. I need to figure out if I am able to do like a little mini kitchen gladiators in the corner because it's going to be at the same time as when I'm making the little sausagey roll thingies. But yeah, see you guys next time.